Look at Nurse. He said that's it. Ladies and gentlemen, this virus. So what he's basically saying is, so as per here, Lieutenant Governor, yeah, right. So what he said if you're a host and you have a resistance, then you don't show symptoms but are positive, you have an automatic adaptive human immunity for it. But you can still spread it to someone who doesn't have a resistance for it, and that person in turn would catch the flu, would catch the sickness, and would need a vaccine for it because they don't have the same resistance you do, but you're able to transmit it. Now that person, the question begs, when that person who's been infected recovers from it, and it kind of answers its own question. Would they be able to transmit the virus to another person after they've recovered? Well, that depends on the vaccine. So an answer so that's the next question you might want to ask, and you might want to ask a biologist or someone with a science degree, and such like that effect. But people say that an effective statistically in mathematics, you say what you said in what do you call it? No, I mean in all honesty, it's going right. You think about it. Like a population is 30 million, right? And 300 million in America. Let's say everybody's been exposed at this point. Let's say 90% of people have been exposed. Let's say cut that divide even further in a separate three-dimensional form, and say only 5% or 2% of those 1% of those people have caught the illness and fallen sick. The rest of the people that have been exposed are just have a maintained adaptive resistance for it. So you crunch those numbers in that sense, and you say that's upper division math, but you crunch the numbers and that's what you're looking at end result is the vaccines. You say it begs the question: is there supply and demand for vaccines for those who are sick? That 1%. Well, you know what I mean. I'm sure the president. That's when this president comes in. This guy is judicials and whatnot. Comes in legislative and says, "Oh, we have the vaccine," and then they go from there. And that's when the law comes into it, and that's when it was actually asked that.